Welcome to this explainer. Now, if you're running a small charity, a community interest company, or maybe a growing care provider, your absolute priority is, well, delivering your core services, right? Technology is really just that engine running quietly in the background. But as your organization grows, so does the pressure to make sure that engine is actually secure, reliable, and properly governed.
Which leads us to a pretty daunting question. Where on earth do you actually start with cyber risk? It's a super common challenge. I mean, your team probably relies on Microsoft 365 every single day for emails, files, and everyday communication. But without any formal IT governance in place, figuring out how to reduce that avoidable cyber risk, well, it can feel completely overwhelming for leadership.
There's this really widespread myth out there that achieving true cyber resilience means going out and buying an endless list of shiny new security tools or paying for a massive, jargon-heavy technical report that literally just sits on a desk gathering dust. For organizations with limited time and tight budgets, that simply doesn't work. Actually, scratch that. It's totally counterproductive. The sensible approach is to focus on the practical basics and prioritize the actions that actually move the needle.
So, what do those practical basics look like in reality? Well, true resilience is built on everyday controls. It's things like securing identities with multi-factor authentication, just adding that quick extra step to log in. It's regularly checking who actually holds admin rights, making absolutely sure your backups work when you need them, protecting your emails from being impersonated, and building up your staff's awareness. It also involves having some simple documentation and basic incident readiness. By mastering these everyday elements, you're essentially stopping serious disruptions before they even have a chance to happen. And this is exactly where Adjona Technology comes into the picture. With a really calm, supportive approach, they walk you through 3 clear steps without adding any unnecessary complexity. First off, they review those practical basics we just talked about. Second, they pinpoint your priority risks. And finally, they translate those findings into a straightforward, genuinely manageable action plan. It's like untangling a complex knot into a clear, straight line.
Because at the end of this review, you aren't left guessing what to do next. You get immediate quick wins to lower your risk today, a crystal clear view of your priorities, sensible governance recommendations, and straightforward next step planning. Basically, it means trustees, operations managers, registered managers, and SME leaders can all walk away with clearer controls, documented risks, and a roadmap that entirely respects your very real operational limits.
Ultimately, Adjona helps small organizations strengthen their foundations before problems become expensive. If you want to make your Microsoft 365 environment safer, clearer, and just a whole lot easier to govern, visit adjona.com or book an introductory call to start a practical conversation. Thank you for joining me for this explainer. Now, I want to leave you with this thought. Are you waiting for a major incident to happen before you actually find out if your foundations are secure?